Yes, hello guys, how are you? I hope everything has been good today. I want to record the second part of mail merging. The first part I recorded on basic rules in mail merging, how to select the recipients and how to merge it with the master document. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you the rules on recipient selection and also on document manipulation. So I'm going to start right. This is my data source called recipient1. It's in Excel format, but also other formats can also be used in the same way. So let me start you off. I will close this document. And then first of all, okay, this tutorial I'm going to record it in 3 phases because it's not such easy as you think. I'm going to take it in 3 phases so that you can understand a range of all skills that you need. So let me use this example. The letter, this one that I downloaded from online. So we are going to have the addresses as usual. I'm going to insert the addresses here. So like what do I need? To start mail merging, the steps are the same. You click on mailings and then start mail merge. Then select what you want to mail merge. I want to mail merge letters. And then select recipient. I'm not going to type a new list because I already have. So you have to use existing list. Locate it where you've stored it in your document. In this case, I have recipient 1. Then you can open. Then actually I'm going to use the first sheet. And then I have OK. So what am I going to insert here? I want to insert the merge field, so I can have first name and sorry, the cursor is in a wrong position. So I'm going to have the first name and then last name inserted there. So that's it. So I'm going to have first name and then let me just give in this format, first name, last name, and then I make them appear bold. And then dear we want to address its surname. So I want to address its surname. So for this case, I'll insert here the surname or the last name. Like that, I'll make it bold. Let me increase the vertical distance here a bit. And then this is to invite you to attend our upcoming liberal art in the department of events. So the event will be held on this point. So like that. So I don't think I can also insert the email addresses. But now on the email address, I want to be specific in that, like I'll only send them mails to those guys who have got the domain as a Gmail. So to do that, I'm going to open Excel, the one that contains our recipient list. So okay, I'll use it as read only. Why is it locked? So I want to identify those guys who have got a Gmail. So to get that, I'll create another field called domain. Domain. Now for this case, I'm targeting the domain Gmail at gmail.com. So I'm going to use another formula, which is called, the function is called write. So to extract. Okay, I think that one cannot work because like they are varying. In this case, you can see they are not equal number of digits. So if they were to be equal, then I could have used that one. So to extract domain, I need to count how many characters are in this particular text. So maybe let me create here the length of the email. So I can create a column for length of the email. Then I have equals to length. So len is a formula in Excel which is used to calculate the length of any given email. So I want to get the length of this. So actually you can see it's consisting of 14 characters, and then we're having all the way up to downwards here. So you can see like they vary in lengths. So for this case, I want to only to get from the position of the art to at the end. So in this case, I can get the position of the art. So I can have position of the art, And to get the portion of the at, I'm going to use another formula which is called find. So equals to find. And then what am I finding? I'm going to find the at symbol. I'm going to find the at symbol within which text, within this mark. And then I'm going to start from the first character, which is M. And then I close like that. So this one is found at the 5th position. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is it, as you can see. So for this case, to get now the domain, I'll extract now. To get the domain, I need to extract from the one position more than the position of the at. So that one is very simple. So for you to do that, you can use the formula which is called mid. I'm going to explain this one in a separate Excel slide and separate Excel sheet. So I'll use the formula mid and then mid of this text. I'm gonna start from the position where we have the at, which is the 5th position. So I say that plus 1 because I need to get the text from one position higher than that. And then the number of characters that I need to extract, there'll be the total length of this particular email. So I can just say this one, in this case is actually G2, the total length of the email, and then minus the position of the at. So I can just say H2. So for that case, so you can see it has corrected for me that error. Now you can see I only have the domains extracted. I only have the domains extracted. So now I'm good to go. I'm going to save the changes. I'm going to save the changes there. Okay. Recipients 1, I'm going to save it as an Excel, so I replace it. Okay, maybe let me rename it with a different name because it's giving us headaches here. So I will save it like that. Now I'm good to go. I can only target those guys who are with Gmail. So we want to send this letter to those guys with a Gmail. So let me undo this insertion of the match fields so that you can start afresh. So I'm going to start and then letters. Then I select recipient list. We are going to use the list that is existing. So let me just get it. And then for now, we're going to work with the recipients 2. Okay. Then sheet 1. So for this case, I'm going to insert the ID field. So I can start with the last name followed by first name like that. And then what else? I'm going to target another thing here. So I'll create the email, and then we also have something like the phone number like that. Then dear surname, so I can use the last name for that case. So let me bold these match fields like that. So I've said that this email, we are sending it to those guys who are only having the domains gmail.com. So to do that, you'll go to rules, and then we are going to skip record if. So that's a rule, skip record if. So you're going to skip those ones who don't have the Gmail email. So skip if we are not going to have what you call not equal to gmail.com. So we're going to skip if the email, okay, not the email, the domain. We'll skip if the domain is not equal to gmail.com. Yeah, so we can skip this, we can write this one anywhere. So you can just cut it, and then it doesn't have effect. Even if you write here, it's not going to appear. So if I put Alt F9, you can be able to see skip domain if it's not equal to gmail.com. So I want to switch back, so I'll do Alt F9, and then I'm going to finish mail merge. edit individual document, and then all. So as you can see guys, already we have our letters here. So you can see dear Simiyu, dear Kenya, dear, we have got Kamsa. Yeah, and then you can see like their domains are Gmail. Their domain are Gmail for this case. So I will just I'll take you back to our recipient. We need to see here we have got a total of 12 letters. So we want to see how many guys have got the emails with the domain Gmail. So I can open recipients 2 like that. Okay, it's actually locked, but now I'll open it as read-only. So you can quickly count in this case by applying the formula equals to count if into brackets if this one comma equals to gmail.com. So that's how we count in Excel. So I'm going to explain this one. Count if this range. Sorry, I did not give the correct range. So let me just do that. It's starting from F2 to F16. Count F2 to F16 if it's equal to gmail.com. So we have got 12, and then already here we have got a total of 12 letters. So it means that we've been able to work this question correctly. So you can see, even you can start to look at them one by one. So gmail.com, 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 gmail.com. You can see all the way to the end. So that's it guys. I've only taught about skip record if. So this lesson I'm going to do it carefully. I understand there are those guys who are watching this tutorial but they're actually beginners. But let me say this, I'm going to take care of all the groups. If you want to advance in this field of mail merging, though you don't have regular specification, there's skills just to help you, then you're just in the right channel. I'm going to be recording from the very simple concept to the very difficult concept. Otherwise, let me say thank you for your time and dedication to watch my tutorials. Goodbye.